I'm Rosie, and I have been an employee and a patient at Gunderson for the past 52 years. I have been really a healthy person, and I stay very active and try to eat healthy, and I always thought nothing bad would ever happen to me, actually. And last summer, or in 2017, I developed a cold in the summertime. And I couldn't get rid of this sore throat, and I had a little bit of cough, but not much of anything, but mostly sore throat and hoarseness. And finally went to urgent care because I couldn't shake it. They did a chest x-ray just because I'd had pneumonia in the past. And they found this shadow on my chest x-ray, which was indicative of possibly cancer. So the next thing was a CT scan, and from there, I did discover that I had a cancerous lesion on my left lung, and so ended up having lung surgery a couple months later after my initial diagnosis. But the care that I received was phenomenal, and everything went so rapidly, and everybody took such good care of me, including the surgeon, anesthesia, the nursing staff, everyone. It was unbelievable, an unbelievable experience, and I'm really forever grateful for that. One of the things that impressed me during my stay in the hospital was that my providers, the anesthesiologist and Mary, the nurse anesthetist who cared for me during the procedure, and Dr. Paramish, who did the procedure, came to visit me every day while I was in the hospital, and that really impressed me. I mean, I was amazed that they would take the time out of their busy schedule because they're already dealing with other patients every single day. And so, to me, that meant a lot. Everybody here is here for the patient. Everybody was just very attentive to the needs, and they helped me. And I mean, that's all part of the recovery period. And so, to me, that's pretty important. That way I was able to go home to my own home when I went home, and because they prepared me while I was in the hospital so that I was able to manage at home, even though I had somebody there with me for the first few days. But it wasn't long, and I was out walking outside by myself, and I did quite well. I did very well, but it's all because of the support that I had while I was in the hospital. After I got out of the hospital, it wasn't long, and I was coming back for an appointment. And I met with the staff from medical oncology. So it was the medical oncology and the radiation oncologist and different people from that group. And they knew all about me, and I had no idea that everybody knew about me, but they knew all about my case. And so they knew just how to proceed, and it just was a given. I mean, it was great to know that everybody kind of works together to make sure that I had received the best care that I should have, and it was phenomenal to me that all that collaboration takes place. Before I ever had the surgery, they knew what I should have. I am following up with Dr. Edel now from oncology. He is very encouraging, and of course wants everybody to be active. That's probably the biggest thing that I took from him right off the bat, that he wants everybody to get back to whatever's normal for them. And so he's been excellent, though, and we can care for just about any type of medical problem that you have here at Gunderson. There's very few patients that have to leave this facility. If you come here, no matter what the problem is, we're able to deal with it and take care of you here. I think the big thing is if you want to designate where you want your dollars to go, you can do that. And so sometimes I do that. Otherwise, you can just say, they can spend it wherever it's most needed. But if you think that somebody would benefit from extra money into a certain fund, like nursing education or research, cancer research, whatever it might be, you can designate your money to go to that, and then know that that's where it will be used. And I think that's pretty neat about the foundation. I usually just say to use wherever the greatest need is. This year, though, I said lung cancer research. I'm Rosie, and this is why I give to Gunderson Medical Foundation. Every day, Gunderson Medical Foundation touches lives of patients like me. Gunderson Medical Foundation, where your generosity changes lives.